Everything know, they know, everything know, they know, they know, they know, nothing what they used to. No, I'm nothing what they.
You right out the gate with it.
You right out the gate with it.
No, nothing what they used to. No, I'm nothing what they used to. Everything know, everything know, no, nothing what they used to. No, I'm nothing what they used to.
Anyway,
I told you not to start this. I told you.
I
gotta turn mine up all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't. Welcome back to episode number 2 of the Do's and Don'ts podcast. I go by the name of JB.
The man 3488.
You know what it is with me, Big XAV, huh?
And we got 2 special guests from the Relatable podcast, Relatable Things podcast.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Man, y'all already know, or maybe y'all don't know, so y'all getting to know. It's your girl Chasney, a.k.a. Chaz, a.k.a. so much more, 2CK on my Instagram, and I am just one half of Relatable Things podcast with Mack and McBride.
And you know it's your boy Motivating Mac, just out here having a little fun. And yes, this is Relatable Things, and we thank Do's and Don'ts for this.
Yes, we appreciate
really
y'all
do
having us
appreciate
by.
the reach out, you know, black podcasts, black entrepreneurs got to stick together, period, man.
Period.
I was just telling my man Jay about a little with the podcast events that we be going to and everything, like bring podcast people like us together. Gotta do more of that, man. So I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for real from Relatable Things.
Definitely.
Straight up. Hell yeah.
How y'all week been?
I was been, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a bit of a one, man. It's been a busy one, but been pretty cool. You know, did some things, and then Friday I had a little event that I was at. Shout out to my brother Eli and his Pippin Chicken. I was at his event doing some spoken word before they had some performances and stuff like that. And so that's about how much I wrapped up my week.
Yeah, you know, y'all, I still got the 9 to 5, so you know that's what I be doing. More like 7 to 3:30, but you know we won't get into the specifics. So yeah, I work during the week. I do also have a business that I started doing nails, being a nail artist. So if you guys want to check that out, my Instagram is SheDoNails2. 2 isn't also, y'all. I know how people get with that grammar, so it's TOO. Okay. But check that out. So, you know, I had a pedicure during the week after I got off work. And then on Friday, went and supported my brother Lamont at his event at the Pimpin' Chicken. And that was lit. They actually had some performances and stuff going on. Allie Cocaine was up in there.
Man,
So
she told that shit.
it was lit. It was actually lit. I was like, oh,
was some
okay.
freestyles in that motherfucker.
Yeah, you feel me? The chicken was on point
As usual.
per usual, and
Drinks was good.
you know, I didn't have no drinks. I'm not really a drinker, but
Well,
hold on. Okay, can I tell you? Okay, can I tell y'all a story?
For sure.
Go ahead, come on.
Okay, so this nigga Lamont. Okay, the event is over and shit at this point. I'm taking this nigga back home.
this nigga.
Like he said, the drinks was good. I didn't really
nigga, so that's
partake in.
what you
I didn't
doing
really
now?
partake in no drinks. So whatever. And you know, this is his brother's spot, so he helping out. He here, he there. You know, disappearing and stuff. I'm not really keeping up with mine. Whatever. So when it's time to leave, we get in the car. This nigga immediately rolls down the window. And then I'm driving off. I'm like, I need something to roll with. We got to find a store. But you feel me? We in the East. It's like almost 11 o'clock. I got to find somewhere where I'm comfortable. You feel me? Going to get something. So we drive through the...
Not at all.
Right. So we drive through the East a little bit trying to find a store. The whole time, this nigga's hands is on my dashboard. The dashboard of the car, leaned over like this.
Going through it.
I'm like, and the window down. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm damn near anemic, so I automatically turn the heater on as soon as I get in. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, maybe I might be killing the nigga with the heat. Like, so I turn it down, whatever. But he's still hands on the dashboard. I was like, what you was drinking tonight? He was like, man, everything.
Oh, shit.
Not the everything. He's talking about,
Everything?
no, I just Talk about, no, I just had some Hennessy and some of the Douce. Aw, nigga.
That's a little bit of everything.
We get to we find the store, whatever. I get my shit. Come back. This nigga still the hand's not on the dashboard no more. Now, hands on your knees. Like, his hands is on his knees. And
whatever was comfortable at the time.
But how was it comfortable? How? This nigga's like falling though. Like, his nigga, the nigga skinny, so your knees ain't even enough to hold up your arm. So this nigga's falling into himself. I'm like, why don't you lay back? I try to push the nigga back to lay that. He like, nah, man, I'm good. Whoop the whoop. I'm like, man, whatever. Mind y'all, I ain't even gonna cap. When I'm not turned up, I really don't like drunk people. I really don't. It irritates the fuck out of me. So the fact that he wasn't trying to listen to me, I was like, man, whatever. Nigga, I'm driving off, about to get on the freeway. This nigga done turned in the Weekend at Bernie's. Every time I turn, this nigga, he all like this.
It's everywhere.
I'm like, bruh, put your seatbelt on. Nah, I'm good. I stopped abruptly on purpose. This nigga, he didn't hit the dashboard, but he was almost there. I'm like, nigga, put your seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Nigga still didn't put his seatbelt on, whatever. I don't know. It's here nor there.
Nope.
I got to know where he was going though. But yeah, that's how we wrapped up that Friday, and
Well,
yeah. That was the week.
That's pretty valid, That's
accurate.
That's accurate because honestly, I'ma just continue the story on and let you know what happened when I got out of the car, bro. I was lost as fuck.
I knew it. First off, we get to Sis' house and she has it's a gate. Now, normally the gate is open, so I know to just, go through and, drop them off. Yeah. Nigga, the gate is not open. Nigga, what's the code?
Complex look a little bit different going through a different door.
It's the
punching in the code. She not answering. I'm like, she ain't answering, bruh. He like, shit. He like, all right, I'm about to get out. I'm like, all right, bruh. Like, at this point, I'm done with you.
Get your drunk ass out of here.
At this point, I am done with you. But I knew I kind of.
It took you a minute to find that bill, huh?
I knew it, but you texted me so fast and told me you made it in.
This is what
He lied.
I lied real quick. Hell yeah, I lied real quick.
See,
because one or two things
these lies is piling up on your ass.
Understand.
Mind y'all, we done already found out some interesting information before this even started, so it's just continuing. Go ahead.
All right, but this one I can back up though. Now,
this one I can.
When I was about to get out the car and she didn't answer the phone, and I'm like, fuck shit, nah, I can't get in the house by her.
Oh, your sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
That right there told me it's late. She sleep. I'm not finna keep you out any later either. You're a woman. If you was a nigga, I'd be like, hey, bro, we gonna have to wait till somebody pull up in this motherfucker and get in there. Because we ain't moving, bro. Like, we not moving until somebody's just like, fuck this shit, beat them in first. But you're a woman, and it was already late, and I knew I was drunk. But it didn't hit me until I sat in the car for that long, and I'm like, oh, shit. I'm really drunk. So when you left, it was an adventure to get to her fucking house.
Just the way you walked.
That motherfucker like GTA had the drunk nigga. You know how you get drunk with your nigga on Grand Theft Auto and the whole world shake and everything is a fucking blur. I'm grabbing my shoes and whatever else I had in my pouch and I'm looking straight the fuck down. I ain't even looking up wherever it's at. I'm looking down. Where the fucking sidewalk goes, I know where I'm going. And I know where her house is, and I know where to turn left. I just walked the whole way, looking down
but
the whole fucking parking lot.
Though.
I was lost as fuck. I got there in 45 minutes, and I was supposed to be there in 10.
You saying you know, but clearly you didn't know. You got lost. You didn't know.
I didn't know in the moment.
You didn't know. I
got there, and I finally got into the house, and I opened the door, closed it and shit, and I knew I was inside the house. I fell asleep.
Of course you did.
I fell asleep because that's all the fuck I was trying to do was get to the bed. I just fell asleep.
Nigga, that's what I did too.
But I didn't know where I was. So yes, it's valid that I lied. But I lied for a good purpose. Okay? That's what I feel like.
Because the way he turned when he got out the car.
You on the thing. Bring it to the side. Yeah.
I know it's under the table.
And that's my dumbass one.
You want me to take it?
Man, that's crazy.
It is. The way he turned though, when he got out the car, I knew that like
He was
that
going the wrong goddamn
I knew
way.
he was going the I'm like, why is he going that way? I don't understand. Okay.
Yeah. So
Like,
that was definitely my fault, okay?
Yeah.
I went the wrong fucking way.
You did.
But it was fun, I'm gonna tell you that right now, because as soon as I got in the house and I laid down, I dreamed about that walk. I literally dreamed about that walk. Because I couldn't pay attention to nothing that was going on at the time. I had to get to the door. You know, I had people waiting on me to text them that I made it in the house. My sister that's in there, my brother that we just left from the event, you feel me? And shit, I had to get inside the house.
Okay,
I
so
needed to make it. I couldn't do shit else.
My question though, did you lie to everybody or was it just me?
Everybody.
I'm about to say, that many phone calls, somebody got to get lied to.
Everybody.
Trying to get there?
Everybody. Even my brother right in his motherfucking face twice. He was like, "You good, bro?" I just took out the garbage for both the little things and everything. He was like, "You good?" I was like, "I'm good, bro. I'm good." Because I was good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but to your defense, it's not like you was being you wasn't lying like it was like bad lies. It was just like, I'm good though.
Yeah, like don't worry.
Later on, like now, really damn near wasn't good at all, my nigga. But in my mind, I was good. I was great.
I was smooth, but yeah, nah.
Duce had me up.
Don't want you to worry. I was all right. I was still moving, wasn't I?
Man, because I'm telling you, he texted me hella fast. I was like, oh, okay. Well, good for him. Because I didn't know.
Let me get this shit over.
Yeah.
I got to go. Man, I'm telling you, that was what a wonderful dream.
That sounded like a great weekend or a great night to me.
Shit was.
I don't drink, but that sounds like one of those nights.
See, so you understand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big drinker. Like occasionally I'll dabble, but on some real shit, and I feel like you like experience this as you get older and like know your body and stuff like that. My stomach don't be fucking with alcohol.
That's what I'm saying.
My stomach do not fuck with it like that. I really don't like the taste of alcohol, and everybody like, you don't drink it for the taste. When I put something in my mouth, no pun intended.
Whoa.
No pun intended.
My bad.
But if I'm trying to,
You knew he was.
I was like, oh, shit.
No, that wasn't finna fly by.
No. When I'm consuming beverage or food, I want it to taste good.
For
so
sure.
I like, I do fuck with like mixed drinks. I fuck with champagne, really. So like mimosas and shit. You want to get me turned up? Like, give me some bottomless mimosas, and it's on and popping. I might fuck with a Y'all ever had a French 75?
No.
That sounds fancy. What's
sounds
that?
Yeah, but they,
You can make it with a couple different alcohols, but I've had it with it's Hennessy and champagne, and like I want to say, what is that shit? It's some type of liqueur or some other shit, but that shit'll get you there.
what the police say?
Like a
DOA?
Grand Marnier or something like that?
DOA for that?
Yeah, death for the rifle?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Is that what that shit
Champagne, Hennessy.
Oh man,
I didn't know that was an actual name for that
It
motherfucker.
there, but I ain't gonna lie, I done been fucked up.
That don't sound like
That's
it.
a mix on the game.
If you drink too much of that.
Hey, that's crazy because that Superman used to be one of those. But now it's that? Yeah.
Yeah, not every time have I been like down bad from one of them drinks, but it's for sure been some times where like nigga I sipped it again and my stomach had to flashback and was like no.
I had one of those nights drinking Hennessy and those Frappuccino drinks from Starbucks, the ones that come in the can.
Yeah.
The bottle.
Bottle thing, yeah.
So you
Was
just
that a mix?
we were just drinking them and just tasting like chocolate and coffee.
What made you want to mix that?
Filipinos. It was a Filipino party.
God damn. What type
Explains it
of.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You ain't gotta say nothing else. Shout out to
We
him,
fucking
though.
with y'all, but y'all.
I be on some weird ones then. Okay.
real.
Did you taste no alcohol at all? I was gone.
So that, because it just gets straight to you.
Yeah.
So even though I didn't,
That's like an edible.
yeah.
It's like edible. It equal to edible. And you're like, you think I'm good.
I smell Hennessy for the
No.
next like 3-4
Slump.
months. Anytime I smell Hennessy, I'm like, nope, I'm good.
No.
Get that away from me.
And it was the Frappuccino.
Don't even want to smell it.
So I got a question for
too,
you.
like no vanilla or something like just.
Yeah.
Did you learn later on in life that that your body don't fuck with it, or did you learn this kind of early about yourself?
I think maybe more so as I got older, but maybe still in like my early 20s. Because I feel like when I was in high school,
Experimentations.
Experimental thing. I had my, older cousins, you know what I'm saying? Mom, can I go? You feel me over here with the
Yeah,
house
of
for the
course.
weekend? Nigga, we turned up. I never went to the actual, I don't know if y'all ever heard of the candy shop, the candy factory, the little functions that used to be going on in downtown Oakland. Nigga, I never went, but we used to be getting turned up driving by. My cousin mama had a van, nigga, a minivan.
Yeah.
And we used to
in
be
that
real,
motherfucker.
and this was real hypey
I was gonna say,
movement at
dipping
that
and yoking that
point.
motherfucker
Niggas
off
out
the
there,
top.
doors open.
Doors open, nigga, doors open, swinging, slapping hyphy juice, nigga, drinking hyphy juice, nigga. We was turned up. My cousins put me on the Incredible Hulks, nigga, the Hennessy, nigga, the Hennessy banana shit from the liquor stores, nigga. Like, so I think from having those experiences, and then once I was 21 and could drink and stuff, like it was cool, but then I never really liked the taste of alcohol like that. It gotta taste good for me to want to fuck with it like that. But I like the feeling of being drunk though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think everybody do.
So you
I
got.
don't like the next day though. That's why I don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
like it enough.
Nobody likes to
headaches
come
and
down
some
of anything.
shit.
Really.
So check this
I
out.
do a
Can't
weed.
eat yet.
I can do a weed.
I mean, that's the only thing.
And that's why I only smoke. That's why I only smoke.
So here's my question then. Just like you said with alcohol, as you get older, do you have a better taste with wine? Remind you, different wines go with different
Right.
styles of play. What you do,
Right.
you can have a nice little red wine with your steak and everything on a good Friday, Saturday, Tuesday night.
Right.
You can go with the Sauvignon Blanc, you feel me, to
Right.
get it
Right. Or
going.
the Cabernet.
Cabernet, or you feel me, pop it off with the Chardonnay too.
Or you
You
get the
know
one that
what
come in
I'm
the
saying?
box.
Or the Pinot
Yeah.
Noir.
You get the one that come in the box, and you don't have to worry about none of
One
that.
that come in the box, you
Yeah,
cut
you don't
the
gotta
tab off and all
Yeah, you
that.
don't gotta worry about the name on
Make
the
sure that
motherfucker.
expired.
Nigga,
Yeah.
You good.
For real.
This nigga here.
But
Yeah.
no,
You talking about the crooks.
So check me out. My mom is a chef. You feel me? My mom does the charcuterie boards with the pairings and all of that type of stuff. So I'm definitely privy to the wines.
Shout out to that queen. My bad.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out, mom.
One time for
She
mom.
come back from her little trip tomorrow. She
Shout
just
out to
turned
that
50.
queen.
She just turned 50, okay?
Yeah,
Half a
shout out.
century, girl. I
Nice.
see you.
Come on now.
Okay.
Good for mom.
But no. So I'm definitely privy to like different types of wine, and I do like wine tasting. Like I'll definitely go and do the tasting, but I'm not gonna buy really wine on my spare time. I'm not gonna really buy it with my money like that, because I'm not really gonna drink it like that.
Honest, I love
And
that. Okay.
also, again, it has to taste good. So I like kind of like more so dessert wines or sparkling wines, Moscatos, Rosés, stuff like that. That is more fresh or sweet or something like that.
Or cheap, like the cheaper the wine, the sweeter that shit is, because it's more juice.
Mm.
Because it's more juice than it is goddamn wine.
Hey,
Like that little $10 Zinfandels and all that type of shit. That shit is sweet
but
than a
I don't
motherfucker.
like
That ain't wine.
Zinfandel though. Zinfandel not sweet to me.
That shit's sweet. Rossi,
It gets you in there.
get you some big, get you that big.
Oh,
big
big
gallon.
color Rossi.
Yeah. Carlos Rossi.
Shit's sweet.
With the little
Taking it back.
with the little
Trigger handle. Come on.
That ain't real
Carlos
wine though. You feel me?
Rossi.
Like that ain't no real shit that you.
You mean like the Alizés?
That's some cheap
Nah,
ass.
I be on the,
That's a liqueur, man. That ain't no goddamn wine, man.
Get the Alizés?
I ain't gonna lie.
He
I
said, hey, man, they can beat me up for my Alizé.
That shit
Hey,
cheap as fuck.
that's
The
cheap.
Stella Rosa Black, that shit
Stella
tastes
Rosa
like
Black
grape
is
juice.
very
I do a
good.
whole bottle by
Yeah.
myself for the Stella
Quick,
Rosa
Stella Rosa
Black.
Black is excellent.
And be
Quick.
turned up.
Hell
Having
yeah.
a great
Excellent.
time.
Yes,
Okay.
Fuck with that.
Okay.
it's excellent.
I used to fuck with a girl. I really love that
But I
shit. I
fuck
could not
with-
fuck with it.
Either
Every
Sarah-
flavor of that Stella Rosa good
I fuck
though.
with
It's
tequila.
juice, bro. It ain't nothing but
Tequila.
goddamn juice.
I fuck with tequila.
I can't mess with nah.
Tequila?
Casablanca and shit.
Tequila.
Good tequila.
I can't do
Yeah.
what's
Casamigos is.
Casamigos is not my favorite.
It's okay.
I
What
will.
would you-
It's cool. But you gotta give me the anejo. Give me the Don Julio
Julio.
anejo. I can do that. I'll be cool. I'll be happy, and everybody will have a good time.
Okay.
It's
And
cool.
I don't be fucked up the next day.
It's cool. I prefer a white tequila over that anejo though, but it's cool though. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Certain times or
What
whatever.
is white? That's like
The
reposado.
just the clear one or whatever. Just
Would that
you know what I mean?
would that be considered like the reposado?
No,
Or
'cause that still got some
reposado
yellow in it.
still dark.
That still got some
Okay,
color in
so
it.
anejo and reposado is dark.
Closer to
tequila.
me. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I need that dark.
Yep.
Straight up.
Okay, this turned into an alcoholic podcast. So, yeah.
We don't like that.
Hey, look, I was
We
over here
don't drink
going.
like that, nigga. I don't drink like that. You drink like that.
I got
just
stories. I
know
was over here
things.
being quiet for a reason. I said, this is not what we came here for. I ain't gonna do y'all like that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm good with it.
I ain't
Conversation.
ready.
Oh, good conversation. As long as we here just having fun, I'm good with it. Fuck the topics if you don't have to give to them.
Shit.
You want to start with your topic?
I mean, good.
It's up to you.
My topic, let's see. Actually, it goes for like a question. It's social media, reality versus like the cyber world. The biggest issue that I see mostly confronting it right now is the fact that 90% of people usually are on their phone instead of reacting towards a person. You want that credibility when you post something just to get recognized by anybody. Just trying to feel that like emotion. My take or my question would be is, what is your take on it from being in the real reality right now, especially because the pandemic stopped? So now everybody's getting back to normal, getting outside and everything. So what's the take on it from you and your perspective for reality versus social media?
You want to go first, or was that specifically to me?
No.
That's for everybody.
Yeah. Well-round question. Sorry.
It's
Well-round question.
No, I go with that. Like the impact. So for me, I believe it was like, how can I put it? A great thing in more ways than one. Not for the angle as like interacting with us, each other more. Because we'll see events and we'll say, okay, I'm gonna go to this event and meet up with people. But at the event, we're still on the phone too sometimes. So I get that. So the impact that I'm saying is, it's like people are going for it for the wrong reasons, but we are having more and more love being spread around the actual social medias and things like that. So for me, it seemed like the pandemic did a good in one instance for it, because it did show us like, okay, now I got time to sit here longer to actually look at this a little bit more. It doesn't matter about algorithm this time. I'm looking through everything because I'm really just on here. And I'm doing this on each app. And some of us don't even have that many people we looking at. We might have a lot of people looking and all this other stuff, but we probably not even looking at that many people. But in between that time, instead of just looking at them 10, 15 people, now you're looking at 15, 20. You feel me? You might not be liking it and really knowing what you liking, but you like that now. Now it's in your suggestion. Now everything like that is going to flip around, right? So for me, it was a good impact because it did show people that don't look up something, like, all right, well, look, if you're not going to look up, then, support, do this. And a lot of those things have actually been happening now. If I can get this into some actually real, reality, I'd be even better. But that's the impact I've seen that it kind of had, and I kind of like to have a spin on it, because anything else is just negative the way it's actually been for us. Yeah. To be real. So nothing else that you can actually, say. Other, for me. Scam artists fight say different, but they're like that. They had a fucking bull.
I think there's no really right or wrong answer. So mostly it's just like an opinion on like how it feels for you. So like I said, like just like what you said, I love it. Yeah. Use it for what it's worth, but at the same time, watch out as well.
Exactly. So,
Right.
How about you, Chaz?
I feel kind of the same way, but I do feel like, you notice it like a lot more, like as you do start going out. Well, I feel like it was before the pandemic too, though, where you go to a restaurant or something, whether you with your partners or whoever, you feel me, And you might look up and realize, damn, I've been on my phone. And you look around, everybody else on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the table over there, you know, maybe younger crowd or whatever, same age bracket, niggas on their phone. Like, you know, you just start to kind of pick up on that. I personally, I really try to find a balance between social media and the reality, I guess you can say. Like, I never lose sight of reality and like what's really real and shit that really be going on, and that a lot of the time people are just posting accomplishments and you feel me, the good shit or whatever that you don't always see. You feel me? People's some people you know, are transparent and show their stories and their beginnings and, you know, coming up from nothing, but at the same time it's a lot of things that are glorified where you don't see the grind, or you don't see what it takes to get here, or what people gotta swindle or do, or you feel me? You don't see that all the time. So I feel like, me personally, I know that shit. So you feel me? I'm always kind of in the reality, but I do try to keep a balance with the social media, just because I'm trying to build a business. Like, we have a podcast, you know what I'm saying? So I have to be present at some point, you know what I'm saying, on social media for people to view us, to listen or whatever. You got to promote, you got to have marketing and stuff like that. So to me, it's about finding a balance, and people got to be able to have their own mind and like see, you know, social media for what it is, and choose to, you know, try and find that balance as well. So
I think it's easier. It's for sure easier for all of us in this room to do that. I feel like because of
closer,
because we older and more seasoned. I feel like I got a 10-year-old at the house though. So when I think about social media, he not on no Instagrams or nothing right now, but that's about to be nothing but his whole life in a minute.
Right.
In the next 5 to 10 years or whatever.
Right.
How the fuck is he about to look at reality? He playing Fortnite all day long, talking to a stranger on the goddamn game all night long. What the fuck is he even? You know what I mean? My son don't do this right now, but I'm saying this is coming for sure.
Right.
Fortnite and all that other shit or whatever, Roblox and all that other shit or whatever. They talking to people.
Yeah.
Reality is gonna be totally. What reality and what the social media shit is go be for that generation and that age.
Right. And it's like, as far as, you know, your kids, it's like, you know, you can kind of only control like what's going on in your household, as far as like with the social media and the game consoles and stuff like that, because he might not do it in your home or like have access to it or have a phone or nothing, but it's like schools and stuff is back open. You know what I'm saying? They might have a friend or something who, you feel me, has a phone and has access to social media. And, you know, next thing you know, they...
Some of these schools
next thing you know, they doing the TikTok challenge and damn near choking themselves out. And you like, how did this even happen? He don't even have access. Well, you feel me? It's somebody else who does.
Influence. Influence, for
you
sure.
know?
For
so...
Yeah. That's crazy to say that you even say that, because it's like when you just say us being seasoned. I remember back in the day when we were that young, man, it was only computers at the school. And they were locked to a point that you're not finna go nowhere on the internet. You finna do these lesson plans, 100%. And that's about it.
Yeah.
You're not finna do nothing else.
Hey, but we was lightweight little coders and everything back then and didn't even know it, because you already know. Niggas had the other internet or the password to the little proxy thing.
We had to pass that to the school.
So, nigga, we was on Facebook. We was on MySpace in the little computer room and all that shit.
We had that motherfucker live.
We had that, like, such and such got the password. What's the password? Okay.
That's that second period, nigga.
Man, next thing you know, you was on Facebook, like, ooh, it worked.
As soon as they run out, niggas close that tab. I ain't did nothing.
Let's pause real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know. There we go.
Getting that cat, huh?
Wow, and then the mic would come on at that time. Whoa.
Getting that cat.
Jalapenos or you eat like
Hey, Hafiz for sure. They got that teriyaki chicken that go crazy. But this voice.
That nigga said that shit.
Years ago.
I'm about to catch a crab because it's years ago.
Years it go, dude?
This man said combos. I ain't heard that name in like at least a good 10 years.
Rickshaw still open?
Oh, God.
That's nasty. I don't know which one. That's
Oh, my God. He said
Mom used to get that shit back in the
It's
early
that
90s and shit.
bad?
Wait.
But as I got older,
What?
if you go to rickshaw yourself, that shit be like,
The grown man?
What the fuck is this?
What?
This is trash.
That's out as a grown man?
Hell yeah.
God, I ain't
This
gonna
shit
have
trash.
Boy, they had pigeon wings, boy.
Here this nigga
I'm
go,
not from
cuz.
this area.
I'm about to say,
so
shit.
I'm unaware.
I lived in the north for a minute, so I used to go to rickshaws all the fucking time. Nigga, fuck y'all.
Yeah, you know that whole shopping center down there closed down right now.
Yeah.
For real? Rayleigh's gone too?
Yeah, Velas is gone.
Nigga said you can't even shop.
24-hour fitness gone.
For real?
Rayleigh's been going for like 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
They got Rent-A-Center.
That's
Rent-A-Center
it.
still there.
Rent-A-Center
In a
still
smoke
there.
shop?
Going strong.
on the side, it's still there for sure.
Rent-A-Center going strong.
They got the
Hawaiian barbecue.
But
There's a two laundromats.
the laundromat's still there, but the big shits,
Yeah.
the 24 and the Rayleigh's is gone. Nigga, that shit is a
The
ghost town over there.
Starbucks
is
running it
cooking.
over there.
Yeah, you know Starbucks is cooking.
Money.
Yeah. There was a
stop.
weave salon over there, but they didn't last. It was like a 3-month
that's how it
settlement.
You gotta give to the.
It was like a 3-month settlement.
You gotta give to
It
the.
was like a 3-month
For real.
settlement.
They had glow in the dark do rags. It was crazy.
Oh wow.
One-sided too.
Oh, I want one.
They was there.
I couldn't fuck with that. I just couldn't do it.
Zay,
We're not about to let this go, man. We're not about to let this
Zay,
go.
how you feel? How you
Yo,
feel?
this nigga crazy,
The do rags was crazy.
I couldn't fuck with that.
I'm fucking with it.
Nah, my eyes would be too high. I think I still got something on my motherfucking head, but I'm trying to go to sleep, bro. I'm not
That's
good with
your
that.
fault with your high ass. You know you got on the damn do-rag.
That shit all right here on my shoulder. I ain't turn it up or nothing, and started touching me. I think
They had it in polyester. It was crazy.
polyester.
Niggas with the polyester.
This nigga's wildin'.
Shit,
Zay, it's on you now with the question.
This nigga in that glow in the dark do-rag got me whooped.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm just saying.
This nigga wild.
fuck with that
He's
shit.
so
That
serious
shit
for a
Come on,
minute,
man.
guys.
And he
Imagine
really
that
meant
red
it
and
though.
white.
Like you serious.
Imagine that red and white one glowing.
I support you.
Oh
I
my
support you,
God.
friend.
This nigga nuts.
I support. Let's
motherfuckers.
find where it's at. We're gonna get
Why
up.
the beauty supply don't be changing up they posters? It's a beauty supply in Richmond that still got Bow Wow up there.
I mean-
Bow Wow got a do-rag up on the poster, guys, and he's 7 years old, cuz. Like, why they don't update those fucking posters?
Hey, matter of fact,
I
the
don't
one
even
downtown
understand.
got Vivica Vox on it.
And she probably young than a
Vivica
motherfucker.
Fox
too.
is what
Like,
they do.
like,
Vivica
I don't know.
Fox.
I have no clue why.
Vanessa
Why they
Vanessa
never changed
Williams,
it.
like
Yeah.
these women are
Like
not.
she was still in Jet magazine. Like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
what you doing? Get a new picture.
These
Bro.
hoes, they be-
Beauty of the
they be
damn
yellow
week
at
up
this
here.
point, nigga. They be all tainted, burned by the sun from being in the window for years and years. The bitch ain't
That's
even
what
the
I'm
same
talking about.
color.
The yellow.
It be gray on the
Everybody yellow.
sides. Yeah, like
Everybody
bronze
yellow.
now.
We don't know if it's black, brown, white. We don't know what race they is. Everybody
from
yellow.
sun exposure.
Why they don't do that shit?
I ain't seen a Megan Thee
Business still
Stallion.
good though. It ain't like ain't nobody going in there, nigga. Business is
Nothing.
still good.
It's
Nigga.
good.
Not even
No,
Mary
we'll
J.
do-
Blige
clearly
exposure.
they
They
know we'll
didn't
do
go nowhere
aunties.
further.
Yeah, for aunties. Mary J. Blige should be the essence of hair. Like, you
Nothing,
serious?
man. Like, ain't even put no Erica Badu
She got
in
your
there.
Sunday. She got your
Like,
Sunday look.
Because they already know, like he said, they still winning. Business ain't bad.
Business
Like
is
they know
still
that we'll
booming.
And you
give a
know
fuck about
why?
them
You know
posters.
why? Do you want
They
to
like,
know
why
why
are we gonna
though?
invest into
Do you wanna know why?
a new poster of Mary J. Blige?
No.
When we can still keep these old posters, Vivica Fox circa 95, nigga, and these bitches are still gonna come and buy the hair.
Vallejo had Paul Wall with one. I said, you know what? I might get it. And I wanted to get it real. I got 4. Just heads up.
I'm moving on. I'm not about to
Now,
my
friend, I don't know about
What
the people's
the
champ
fuck?
do-rag.
That nigga said
don't
the
know.
people's elbow. I'm not finna play
I'm
with this
fucking
nigga.
with Bow Wow.
Saying, man,
Nigga
Paul
still
Wall-
fucking with
Paul
Kurt
Wall
Angle
legend.
and shit. Like, I ain't got time for this.
Paul Wall legend.
Nigga,
Oh,
I-
shit.
That nigga said Kurt
That's nuts,
Angle.
dog.
He fucking with,
I'm
he fucking
not.
with it.
That's nuts. But we was speaking on the social media. My what the fuck for the week is Greensville, South Carolina. A young man was charged with 3rd-degree assault and battery after slapping a mother in the face with a whipped cream pie.
I'm not finna. Okay.
Are you?
So this was a YouTuber.
Okay.
Okay.
Who
Yeah.
He had previous videos of him doing this. It's funny as a joke.
He's throwing it at people.
He's
Coming
Just pieing.
He got a pie.
Yeah.
Pow.
And it's just.
Run off,
and
laugh,
he's doing that.
some type of shit. Boom, right?
But this.
This lady's walking her child with a stroller.
Okay. Okay.
Pied in the face.
Okay.
Assault. Boom. Nigga, what you doing? He finds that he shouldn't be charged. The charge should be lessened, or he shouldn't even be charged because he believes his actions are positive and they didn't mean any harm. So this is a young black man YouTuber. This is everything's funny. Everything's a joke. Because we just got done talking about reality and what's not real or whatever. It's cool on TV.
Yeah.
Just do this shit on Practical Jokers. They got a TV show that come on all day long. I don't watch this shit. It's 4 white men that laugh at videos and they make jokes. They make they call people jokes. This shit is funny.
Shit.
TV,
Yeah. Ridiculousness, all that
ridiculousness.
shit.
This shit is funny as fuck, right? It's great on TV. You for your views, for your likes, you went out and did what
Somebody
you feel.
regular.
Yeah.
Somebody ordinary.
Somebody that don't know. That's
Somebody-
going on.
And
Whatever
like
you
this,
doing.
Somebody
And
that
his-
wasn't anticipating it.
His
At
views
all.
on it ain't like, oh, I fucked up, my bad, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did that. It was it was a joke. What's y'all tripping off of?
Like she don't know me.
Everybody do it. If
Hey,
you
relax.
relax.
She don't know what's
Relax,
going
it's
on.
for the YouTube.
You know.
So yeah, that's ill, dog. What the fuck was going on? Greensville,
the
South Carolina. Get it
fuck?
together, young man.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I
Really?
think of course you mentioned that we're all a little more seasoned, so we understand certain aspects of life when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, certain people having certain privileges when in certain careers and things like that and doing certain things.
100%.
Now, you know, young man, you need to and you North Carolina or South Carolina? what?
Either one, but
Each.
South Carolina,
Yeah,
though.
right.
You're in the
Right.
Carolinas,
Yeah.
young man, young
Yeah.
gentleman caller.
Yeah.
So I
South
think
Carolina
you
already
need
know.
to, you know, you
She
need
already
to
know.
understand if you're black, you're under attack. Like you can't. And it was a white lady with her child.
Yeah.
She was a
can't-
mother though.
It
Period,
was right,
you know?
right, for sure. It was a
Like,
mother
come on,
period.
man.
It was a mother period. That was not okay for him to do. It wasn't appropriate, whether it was for the views or whatever. Yeah, that wasn't appropriate for him to do. And then, nigga, you're in the Carolinas, like you hitting a white mother in the face.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck if
Right.
it was a pie, nigga. They don't give a fuck if you blew nigga formula in that bitch face.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody
Like-
sign no waivers, nigga. So what is you really doing?
Nothing. Like,
Niggas
what
just-
are you? What the fuck?
Know your history,
What-
nigga.
what
We
the fuck?
whistled at a motherfucker and got some.
And
business.
then,
Like,
and
come
then on
on,
top
man.
of that too, like
You better.
you're not remorseful or apologetic about it. You're being actually kind of like an asshole and being like, well, it's funny. Other people do it. Okay, but
You gotta check see if he was adopted. That nigga was definitely raised by whites. That's the only motherfuckers that just feel so empowered to say, you know, fuck that shit. I'm Caucasian motherfucker. You know, I got a problem.
yeah, that was
Whatever.
definitely what.
I didn't have my medication.
moment.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, no, that's not fair. I have principles.
Man.
Where? Cause you got an LLC for your shit that you do? Stop playing with me, man. Like, yeah, so no, I'm bad. I didn't even interrupt you, but I
Right,
feel you.
good.
That's just, yeah. What if that was his mama? Like, what if that was, like, all of a sudden he
His
went to
sister.
23andMe and that was one of his family. He was like, oh shit. Well,
Hey, we ain't
I didn't
even-
mean to do that.
Always got to think about what
We
could
ain't
happen
gonna
to you.
even talk about the
Man.
23 and me.
I'm not
gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
So we ain't gonna go there, cause I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't feel. I ain't gonna,
Damn. Okay, so that's fucked up.
if I find out it's my long lost
Cousin.
white cousin,
Right. Hey,
I'm trying to
shoot.
figure out the linkage. I'm on some Marlon Wayans.
Oh, you seen that too?
I'm on Marlon
Yeah,
hype.
yeah, that nigga went. Yeah, okay. That
So
nigga
y'all-
went crazy to
What
find
happened
out.
with
Your
that
grandpa,
motherfucking family.
your grandpa
Oh,
raped my
Was it
grandma.
sex-
How you feel
sex
about that,
tapes?
cousin?
Wait, what?
Your
He
white
had like
cousin.
8, 9.
He pulled up on one of them and did that?
Well, no, he didn't pull up on him, but I forgot what's the
the
what's
big
the
boy.
movie?
Big boy.
Yeah, big boy. He brought this white guy onto the show, onto the interview he was having with Marlon, and was like, "This is your cousin." based off like the 23andMe and like the
that one,
ancestry
dude.
shit or whatever.
And he said that.
So
That's hella.
Marlon like, get that shit away from me.
Nigga,
Get away from me.
Yeah.
No,
Shout out to
Irish,
that nigga, bro. Hell yeah.
like, he was like, nigga, yo, grandpa.
Hell
Your
yeah.
grandpa raped my grandma, so what you gotta say about that white peasant?
For real.
How you feel
Damn.
about that? I'm like, bruh, yes, you gotta bring it to their attention.
I forgot all
How
about
do you
that.
feel about that? I'm sorry, it ain't no warm. Oh, you at the fix you a plate at the cookout, all right? Cause nah, bruh, we need to know.
And he was juiced to say it
The nigga
too.
was Irish. I was like, shit, I just left it.
Right. I got some Irish in my family, so I'm
Hey.
trying to find out, but I can't give, you feel me, 23andMe or Ancestry my DNA. I guess.
Straight up.
That's not
There's
happening.
gonna be somebody out here.
Some shit out there, man. It's not that serious. I'd rather just keep asking everybody that's alive in my family.
Well, I
Whatever.
mean, they have, you know, companies that are like black owned. So I'd rather, you feel me, fuck with that.
Yeah.
See what's popping.
Straight up.
I think I'm the last person to answer your question, or you can still, you gotta answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
I'll go next and you can go last. As everybody was talking, your story made me think about it, then your story made me think about it. Like 2 days ago, looking at YouTube, and I forgot the nigga name. He had a weird ass name, but he go on like Tinder, and he'd find people to go on dates with.
The Tinder Slender?
No, I wish it was him, but he
Hey,
Really
guys.
ready.
This
I
is-
was trying to
no.
wait. I wanted one more clue. I wanted one more clue.
It's a,
I ain't gonna
I
bust
shot
my
way too fast. I shot way too quick. Yeah,
Nah,
you're right. My bad.
That was a smart person. Now, he was smart. This person right here is, you'll be upset.
Damn.
So he invited the female to a park. They go get a bottle of what is that, Amsterdam? That
Oh
already
shit.
failure.
Nah, it's right there.
yeah, they go get some Amsterdam. They got the yellow one.
Peach.
I wish it was peach pie
the yellow-
flavor.
The
That's a
yellow
lemon or
lemon?
lime or something. Yeah, there you go.
Sound like pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple. Really like.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
So they go to the park
Oh,
and they.
you could be right.
Could be
friend.
pineapple.
Oh, it could be.
No
huh?
matter.
It's still nasty. That's
Right,
shit
it's still
shit like
damn.
$9 for a pint or something like
It's
that.
still the damn. Continue.
It's like $7 for a pint or something. Niggas,
Pretty bad, bro.
it's worse. So I get to the park
2 for $7.
and they start drinking. Like he asking her questions. Like she like, I've been married before. My kid at the house. If I can come on a date. So he like, nah, just drink some more. She get halfway through the bottle, like through the bottle. He like, bitch, like you drunk all my shit. Start going bad on her. He was like, so he live streaming this though.
Right.
So the whole time he
The whole date.
the whole day
The
he live
whole
streamed-
day.
He live streamed the whole thing.
So ain't nothing left out.
So he
watching
asked
now.
yeah, he asked in the chat like, what should I do? And they like, bro, leave her alone. She telling you like she sad and she need attention and stuff. Like, bro, leave that girl alone. And he like, nah, this bitch didn't. He like, you right, slap me. She like, no. He was like, slap me, this going bad on her. So she finally like give him a fake little and he was like, bitch, why the fuck you touch me? Start going bad on her.
This nigga's a fool.
He was like, you know that's assault. That's assault. Nigga came out and said, chat, 1's for yes, 2 for no. Mace her right now.
What the fuck?
To me, and from what I seen, I didn't see no 1s or nothing. It's like everybody was like, no. He's like 1.
Mace the bitch.
Cause y'all did it too many
Oh,
times. That's exactly what he
no.
meant. Nobody was supposed to answer.
And then he like,
No.
she like, I deserve this. I said, I do. I'm sorry. I'm
Just
sorry.
sitting
No.
And he was like, yes, you're right, bitch. And start going like this.
What is going on?
But it's
with
all
the
for views. He ended up going to jail. Like somebody on the live stream ended up calling the police. And he like, look at you
Yeah.
now,
What about
bitch.
the fucking people in the restaurant?
No, they was outside of the park.
They was
outside of the
park, yeah. So he like, look at now, people looking at me.
There's
No,
somebody.
people was looking at it. Cause at first she wasn't making a scene. She took it like a G. The first couple sprays.
Wow.
I remember when I got sprayed with Mace, nigga, I ran to the store and put my
I'm
whole
a
head
water.
inside the
Water.
can. You know where the can sodas be at? My whole head in there. She took it like a G. She was like, I deserve it.
No,
What the
sis.
fuck?
People, she didn't make a scene until she had on the ground and so.
Sis.
She was for that.
Where is
was
this?
eating that shit.
Where is
She was
this?
eating that.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my god.
She was hungry at first, and then she
That was
got
that
full.
alcohol. That
So-
alcohol.
Y'all say that's what that
It
alcohol.
didn't kill all that for a minute. Then it got past that.
For a
She
second.
was like, oh, now I taste it.
Now I
I think
taste
she
it.
was tasting that pineapple flavor.
Yeah.
Nigga, so there is a episode. If anybody watches, or y'all should watch, Chicago Med. I want to say it was Chicago Med. That shit was good. Anyway, it was a patient who got admitted, and he was damn near, I think like his appendix or something was finna burst or whatever.
I think that one might be new.
I think his appendix was about to burst or something like that, and he was like a social media influencer who based everything off the votes of people. And so basically, like, they told him, they was like, man, like, should I get the surgery or whoopty woo woo? And they was like, no, you should thug it out, whoopty woo, try, like, because I guess the doctors had gave him like a couple of alternatives or whatever, but they weren't good alternatives. Like, nigga, you need to get the surgery. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Well, they bite the bullets. Yeah.
Right, but because the audience voted no, he didn't do it. So he was in pain and all this other shit, and then they basically like ended up playing a trick on him, like, to see how far it would go or whatever. And so they took the hospital bed, up to the roof, and they was like, you feel me? Because if you don't get the surgery, I mean, you feel me? You might as well, yeah, you might as well jump off, like, you feel me? So. And he was like, man, like, y'all, like, yeah, do y'all want me to jump?
Like, so y'all telling me
yeah, he like, should I jump? Like, do y'all want me to jump or whatever? It was hella people saying, yeah, voting, yeah, all the shit. And then he finally had to be like, nah, like, I'm not doing that. Like, it took for niggas that he didn't know running his life, telling him that they wanted him to die.
For him to say no.
Like, for him to be like, no, I'm not going to let this shit run my life
Social
anymore.
influence.
Like, that shit is crazy. Why are you on live doing this, going on dates with people and shit like that for
attention?
Views?
Attention. That's all
Like,
it is.
that shit is crazy.
No
to
love
me.
at the house. That's what it is. No love at the house. Something.
Nigga.
Attention,
Boy.
at least.
Yeah,
Definitely need some more attention.
Man.
No, and then he would have maced the bit. Like, damn, what you sus?
This
Sus.
nigga, like, this ain't a TV show.
Sus, I
and
want to
niggas
find out
looking
who
into the
you
camera
are, because you did not
like,
deserve
that's
that. Maybe you was just
crazy.
saying that because in the moment and you didn't want nothing else to happen. So I understand, but you did not deserve for that to happen. That nigga was crazy. On some other shit.
The third and fourth spray she did because she stayed there. Okay, she stayed there.
You hella rude.
She coulda got up.
I could slap
She
you for
coulda got
this
up.
right now.
She could have got the fuck up.
It don't matter. Bruh, okay, nigga, have you been maced before?
Yes, I have.
And
I ran my ass to the quickest stove.
Okay.
And right to my car the first time that I got sprayed. Because at one of my own parties. The motherfuckers, you know, trying to get in with some shit. I'm trying to come back in. And the motherfuckers spraying the whole fucking area. I'm in the back. Me and the niggas is in the back. They fucking don't see us.
You don't know,
Spraying the
nigga.
whole
She
motherfucking
damn
line.
near
We got
froze.
sprayed
That
too.
bitch was damn near in shock, dude.
Oh, I know that shit. That shit ain't no joke. Can't eat that if
was
you
in
ain't really
shock.
drunk.
Hey.
nigga.
Right.
Burn.
And they was already drinking. She was drunk. Like,
It burns,
sis,
bro.
JB, you said that he was going back to his phone, like, hey, what should I do type shit. So was she, like, just not paying attention the whole time?
No,
or was she very aware of what the fuck was going on in there?
She knew she was on live stream, but she can't, after a while, she didn't want to be on camera. She covering her face like, nah, bro, like, hiding behind the backpack, hitting the backpack out the way, like, ripping her jacket off of her, doing all type of extra stuff, and to the point she like, okay, I'll be on here. I'm on here now.
Oh, see.
Just got basically.
Now, see, with that background information, though, with that background information, you know, I feel for you, sis, but them was the red flags right there. Like, people need to, I don't know what y'all need to do, because I can only speak for myself, really. But y'all need to open up your third eye, your brain, your ears. I don't know. Like, but red flags really be out there. Like, nigga, who the fuck goes on live on a date? Like,
Dog,
that's
at this
red
point.
flag. That's red flag
I'm just
number
about to say,
one.
like, hey,
Why
that's
are
what
you
I put
on
all in
live
there.
and you
Anything's
ask me
gonna
out
happen.
on a date?
That is my biggest.
You're
we're-
agreeing to anything happening. That's why I was like, I blame her for doing it, because you already gonna be on live.
No, what?
That's crazy.
No,
You already
nigga.
know that you finna be on live.
How did
You
she
can't
already
choose
know
when
she
you
was
want to
gonna
be
be on
on.
live?
It's not yours. Because he said that she wanted to be on live from the beginning. But then
She didn't want to be on it. She didn't want to be on it from the beginning. She was fighting it at first.
He said
she was
didn't.
fighting it at first.
Yeah.
She didn't want to be on there in the beginning. She was putting up her
Okay.
jacket and her
Okay, 'cause
backpack, and that nigga was snatching that shit out the way.
I thought she did that
That
when
bitch
she got
was probably
embarrassed.
uncomfortable,
Okay.
damn near felt unsafe, and was like, fuck it, I'ma just do it so don't nothing happen to me. Like, I feel like a lot of men don't understand certain things and
As
certain
women.
body languages
Yeah.
that women put off when we are in uncomfortable ass situations.
That fake
like
giggle.
nigga, I've been in an uncomfortable ass situation with a nigga before where niggas was trying to do whatever, and nigga, I'm just like, like, nah, like, nigga, sometimes that, stop really is, stop. Like, nigga, you can tell from the vibe, like, nigga, if it's,
not everybody can read the room.
Like, you know that's all right, you feel me, that's cool. But nigga, like, you know.
Not everybody can read the room, especially a nasty, horny nigga.
Man, like, niggas is not reading the room.
They blind to that, they be like, oh, that's a smell? Come on, one more time.
Exactly, yeah. Like, no, like, nigga, I'm uncomfortable as fuck. Like, so, yeah, no, that was red flag. That was red flag number one, especially if a nigga is like hitting a backpack out my face or taking my coat and things like that. Like, that's already dumbass aggressive behavior. Like, nigga, I'm out of here. Nigga, you can damn near keep this motherfucking jacket, nigga, because I'm gone.
But what if nobody's ever taught them? You see what I'm saying? What if they're viewing it from a social media perspective? So when they get into reality, that's how they respond.
Man.
Because to be honest, a lot of situations that happen for an individual is when you go outside.
And that's what reality versus the internet. That's when niggas get beat up and shit for saying shit online and not knowing. Yep. Right. Thinking like, oh no, it was just an internet thing. I didn't know it was a real. Like, no, nigga.
That shit affects totally different.
Yeah, so it just.
So they need to.
It's different.
It's a balance.
It's a different generation. That's how they live. They think that it's just the internet is the new streets. So when we beefing on the internet. 100%. When we go outside, that's outside, nigga. Don't we?
Say nothing to me. No, you talking motherfuckers that really blocked in person, nigga. Now I'm telling you, bro. I've seen it with my own eyes.
You talking big shit?
But let's be honest though. We a little bit older.
Right.
Is funk now considered funk back then?
That's
what
I'm saying. That's video game.
Everybody got funk now.
A lot of this stuff is for the camera.
But a lot of niggas is still dying though.
That's why I'm saying everybody got funk. It ain't even just like
but that's just showing location.
Exactly. That's not.
Let's be honest.
But they don't think they're gonna happen to them though.
That ain't them doing that shit and taping it.
Yeah.
Them niggas just out there are actually just moving silently.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying street shit. Niggas is still funk and real life for sure.
Yeah.
Niggas is
yeah.
1000%.
The ones that funk online.
Yeah, but somebody typing is totally different though.
They see you in person.
For sure.
They ain't saying nothing to you.
That's all for sure.
Exactly.
They ain't saying nothing to you like that.
I got a question. My question, and kind of the reason why I asked y'all. I deal with it. I'm okay with it. But for me, this is a different thing. So for men, it's kind of different. So that's why I want a woman's opinion too.
I'm like, hold on, let me get ready.
Yeah, that's why I sat back because I knew it was yours.
What you need to know, friend?
Do you think it's okay for a man or a woman to have the opposite sex friends while they're in a relationship?
Okay.
And the reason why I asked that for y'all, because y'all
opposite. Yeah. So me personally, I am actually.
Oh wait, let me add a little piece to it. And do you think it's possible, even though y'all?
Right. Okay, so we're gonna address that second one first. Do I think it's possible? Yes, because I got a whole ass podcast, all the shit, platonic relationship with this nigga right here. Nigga, I've known this nigga 10 plus years. Nigga, been to this nigga house, all types of shit, and nigga, nothing has ever gone on. Nothing has ever transpired. No weird vibes, no bad vibes. Nigga, it's always been on the up and up as genuine. You feel me? As my partner, as my friend. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know about my relationships. I know about, you know what I'm saying, his shit. And we are both, you know, protective over each other, like as like siblings though, for sure. You know, in a way. But from
my
personal,
still ask about her.
Nigga, because that's my motherfucking auntie, nigga, because auntie goes crazy. But anyway, I do think it's possible, and from a personal experience, I am okay with it. Now, I will say though, my experience might be a little different because the person that I was dealing with or whatever, he had a female best friend. His female best friend though turned out to be like my play cousin. Like somebody I grew up with, went to preschool, our little brothers is best friends, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, me having this history with her, although I know sometimes you feel me, people be on some shady shit and the history don't really mean
But you
shit
felt
sometimes.
good about it because everybody knew each other.
I knew
Every party
her.
knew the party.
Yeah,
Sure.
I knew her. So therefore I wasn't, you feel me, really tripping off of it like that. You know, he did have, you know, other female friends that I like knew of or whatever. So it's kind of like if I know you and I know the situation and I like, nigga, I read the room. You know what I'm saying? I be, you know, kind of peeping what's up. But I never felt threatened by them or his relationship or friendship with them. Like I said, I have male friends, you know, like other than Lamont, like, you know, who I've been just friends with. Like, I don't be on that weird shit. Like, bitch, you can't, if you fuck that nigga, you cannot call him your brother. Like, you can't. Your cousin, no relative. Like, he is no longer a relative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not. So, you know, I don't know what other people be doing, but I don't fuck with that type of shit. So, if that's my partner, like, nigga, that's my partner or my bruh or whatever. So I think it's possible, but I also think too there's boundaries and there's respect. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like on the female tip, just so I'm not all on y'all, whatever. On the female, like, y'all do kind of have to stop being like so. I don't know, thinking everybody out to get your nigga, or you know what I'm saying, or who is whoopty woo whoop, or like. Y'all gotta, you know, tone it down a little bit because it's a time and a place, and you can feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And it's also people track records too, though, because sometimes niggas ain't got the best track records, so it'd be kind of like, your friend, huh? Nigga, because 3 years ago it was your friend too, and you know,
that friend was a little bit closer,
right. That was the friend you told me not to be worried about, and then I see her at the whoopty woo woo whoop, like, so you know, I think it depends on the people, but you have to have that respect and those boundaries too, though.
For sure.
On the Netflix chilling.
No,
5 movies.
No, like, bro, like when I was in a relationship, like if me and Lamont was on the phone and like we the type of people we talk on the phone, like, you feel me? We be on the phone for hours. Sometimes we don't even talk actually, and we just be on the phone. Yeah. But it was like when I was in a relationship, like Lamont as my friend was respectful of that relationship. Like, oh, that nigga there, oh, okay, yeah, hit me, you feel me? Hit me later, whoop through a whoop, or nigga, it's a certain time of night. Like Lamont's not gonna call me at fucking after 11. You after 10 or something, really, you know what I'm saying? And out of respect
for sure
for the person that I'm with.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like people have to know those boundaries too, because I know sometimes bitches be, that's my best friend, da 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 da. But it's like, bruh, if he's in a relationship, like, think if it was you, sis. Like, you don't want, you feel me?
Nobody calling your nigga phone.
Yeah, you don't want
2
nobody
o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
3 o'clock in the morning.
It's gonna
back
be a problem.
To back. That ain't your best friend. That bitch wants some dick right now. She mad. Who is that?
Right.
Yeah. I know. Okay.
So I feel like it's possible. It can happen. People just have to, you know, do what they do. Set some boundaries. Be respectful.
I think that's the key for sure. And I think reality is most people are going to have at least a friend at least one friend of the opposite sex. Some people don't got friends and shit like that or whatever, but for the most part, whoever you dating, for sure, is gonna have some type of friendship with the other person that way before your ass even came to fuck around.
That's true.
They got to do some shit.
For sure. I got female friends that I had way before I got in my relationship or whatever. My girl respect that though. Same with her. She got, you know what I mean? But you gotta have that trust for surely, and it gotta like keep it respectful and shit like that, and everybody do.
Yeah.
I feel that for sure.
Yeah, I used to get those questions a lot. Like, damn, nigga, how you do that? Because they say I have like a lot of female friends or something like that, and I'm like, none of them that you seeing have ever crossed the line or done anything like that. We've actually been communicating, rebuilding motherfuckers. I said, this one owning a business, this one doing this, or this one got me through this, or when she was going through some shit, she called me, and this was this. And it's just so many connections because, open up yourself to actually do shit like that. That's what you get. So it's like, for me, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see why, they say certain things, but I'm like, but if you've not crossed that line with that person, there's something, that actual friendship there, some communication, like some dialogue, and they gotta respect that. And I've never had I never had too many that just been like, you know what? No, I ain't finna do that because I don't try to surround myself with that type of energy. I'm like, nah, okay, bro. I can tell that you would not like none of that, or I can tell that you wouldn't even respect that. You'll probably call me after 2 o'clock in the morning still. So I gotta cut you off because that's not gonna. It's not gonna work. You feel me? So yeah, I get it in that, again in that sense, but coming from being a man and like Chad said, our relationship being so long, and me having those type of relationships with people and women, just period. It's like I have those boundaries for one, but for two, it's like that's just that's an energy thing. There's not nothing I can do about that. It's not just on the phone. When I was in college, when I was in high school, that's what happened. It wasn't because I was asking or trying to get some pussy or anything like that. Because I did use it to my advantage. I was like, wow, but it wasn't
straight
that.
like that.
You feel me? But it wasn't that. You feel me? So it was just easy to talk to me. So that type of shit, and you coming up with that, and you getting into actual serious relationships and stuff like that, it gets harder and harder to explain because it's like, shit, that's my sister's friend, or that's my cousin's partner, or something like that, or somebody new from high school, or some type of connection. But I've known them for so long, it's like they fam.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
So. Hey, before y'all go real quick, do you got anybody else that you got like him? As far as like a friend that you kind of talk on the phone with and shit like that, that's a male? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest, if I'm in a relationship, all that shit I said, fuck all that. You can't be having hella niggas just talking to hella much.
It's not hella niggas.
One past one, aka one more than one. That's too many for me.
Nah, it ain't hella niggas. Like,
that's
honestly,
a lot. That's a lot.
Honestly,
you texting and talking a little bit too much. I don't know how much y'all text and talk or whatever, but if y'all talking on the phone and y'all just sitting there talking and shit, that shit could last for some. It seemed like it goes on or whatever. So if you're doing this. If I'm in the house chilling or whatever, and you just over there, nigga, hell yeah, nigga, that shit funny to my. God damn, when you get off the phone,
bitch, who you on the phone with laughing like that?
Damn.
You don't even giggle like that when I tell jokes. What the fuck you talking about?
Eventually, it's gonna be like, God damn, this nigga.
No shit.
And that go all vibes.
Right. On some real shit though, I really probably only have currently right now two solid people dudes that's really my partners that I do interact with quite frequently. So Lamont, and then shout out our partner Tim, my partner Tim. And he does our some of our photography and video stuff or whatever. And I've known Tim since high school or whatever. So we kind of all my partners, I've known these niggas for hella long. For sure. These ain't
same thing.
New niggas. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just oh yeah, that's my friend. And you feel me? These is people I've known for hella long. And honestly,
I would hang the fuck up. I would hang the fuck up. That's it.
I feel like me and Lamont talk more than we text. I feel like we really only kind of text when it's about the podcast or little shit. I'm on my way.
Setting up a meeting for
shit, but we don't really be hella texting like that. And then Tim, I see Tim a lot, so I don't really hella call or text him like that. I'm not really just hella on the phone with these niggas all the time.
That just popped in my head though. One person being doing it for one. And I know you ready to say fuck all this shit. But
you is. He itching to say that shit. I'm trying to be ready. He itching.
But I'm just saying.
Right.
But also, you know what I'm saying? They my partners though, so they gonna be respectful. If I'm in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, and they know I'm answering the phone and I'm with my nigga, niggas is not gonna hold a conversation with me.
For sure.
Niggas is not
I'm not
gonna
even letting you even get to a subject.
Niggas gonna be all right,
what
niggas.
you looking at? All right, yeah, it's good, bye.
Right, exactly.
I'm off the fucking phone.
I
didn't know we need to hear my voice. That was your
all right. Exactly. Niggas is gonna be respectful. They not gonna even hold a conversation with me if I'm with my person.
Mm-hmm. Straight up. Troy, you wanna answer that before he go?
You got to.
Oh man.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that was a good one. I can't lie to you. Man, where do I begin? Josh, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you need to take it before I do, because I got a lot to say, but I was I need to narrow it.
Okay, I don't want you to change your opinion.
I'm not.
I wasn't trying to change nobody's opinion on this.
I'm not gonna change it.
That's why he looked at me like that. Cause
I know. That's why.
Fuck all this shit.
Yeah, you know
this
it.
whole house up, nigga. Go ahead.
Mine's might be a little
DMX this
wholesome.
shit
That's why
right
I'm
now.
I only know a couple females that I know that we both wouldn't cross those lines, but I don't think a female really had that say so about we being friends.
Elaborate, please. What do you mean?
I mean, any kind of thing.
No, for real. I'm trying to get the understanding.
Get him, Josh. Come on.
So,
Come on.
say
Right, yes.
I know y'all friends, so this one I'm going to say this. So, say Mac want to mess with you, but you don't know this, right? He acting normal as hell, whatever. At any point that you and your nigga fuck up, he can, yeah, babe, it's okay. You my best friend. Come on over here and.
Put a head on the shoulder.
Because he wants to.
Put a head
you
on
probably
the
don't want to,
shoulder.
because he wants to. Now you're no longer friends. So he get to choose if y'all friends or not. If he still want to be with you or want to fuck with you, you don't have the option. So for me, my girl, no. If it's not one of my friends that I'm bringing around, these are really not your friends anyway. These associates that you see around here. No, who the fuck you texting? Give me the phone. You can go with this nigga. You can go with this nigga right now. Go ahead and text with this nigga over there. No.
Hey, that nigga said my way, the highway, baby.
That's that hard line.
And this is the cool part about it. Because for a woman, you can't, like I said, you can't say what this man is and he's just my friend. He gonna. But if Tyrone really want to hit or whatever like that,
Tyrone was trying to hit.
I know your ins and outs. I know what drink you like. I know what drink is gonna get you fucked up. I know. Oh, that Colorasi, that's what you was talking about? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to drive you home. I got you. Don't tell Brad don't come today. I got you. I'm going to take you home. Your best friend.
Never empty.
Yeah. Now I'm going to get you to that. Oh, you see, he got lost going. I'm going to make sure you lost. You're going to get lost right to my house.
Okay.
And then you're going to be like, I'm at my house. Don't trip. Well, we just going to sleep over here. Yes, you are. You just going to fall asleep over here, baby.
Do you
go
know?
ahead.
You know what?
Because that's what I want to do.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
It's for men, you got the right, the yes or no. You might say, no, I don't like that nigga at all. I hate him. I don't look at him like that. But if he wants to, he can cross the line and disrespect you at any time he wants to.
But nigga, shit, that's on that. And like you said, that's on him if he chooses to really be my partner or not.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't have no say so in it though. That's what I'm saying. A woman don't have no say so. You can say that you want him to be your friend, but you don't have no say so.
Whatever, nigga, that's his loss. Nigga, not mine.
No,
nigga.
he's not that, man.
Nigga, if you don't want to be my friend, if you don't want to be a true friend, then nigga, you can get ghosted anyway.
Crazy.
Yeah, we just had a similar situation. It was reversed though.
How many dudes you know that you say that they your friend or whatever that you call right now like I want to have sex with you and they're like, ew, no. Besides him, it's him. They're like, you know what? Okay, well, I'm good. You want some Migos? Let's go. They're gonna be okay with it. They could be your friend for the last 10 years, but that one time, they're like, I'm going to try it out. Fuck our friendship.
That's crazy.
I digress because that is not what I'm looking for. You
don't have to be looking for it. I'm saying for the man, though. He gonna be like, oh, yeah.
Stumble and trip upon that.
Oh, shit. Besides traveling with somebody else and staying somewhere. Traveling and staying.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah,
have
that trust.
That's
yo, dude gonna have to have that. So if y'all want to go on a podcasting tour, and y'all going together. So unless your dude coming too, which if me, I'm the nigga, I'm coming too. I'm anywhere. If I was him, I would have been right there.
They know, everything know, they know, nothing what they used to, no, I'm nothing